Hi guys, this is Danni White with Bython Media, and we're here at Content Marketing World 2018. I'm here with Earl McCray. Earl McCray is the founder of Unity Leo, a company that aims to use technology and data to address global, economical, and geographical anomalies, and to develop long-standing and creative solutions to some of the Earth's greatest issues. Welcome, Earl.
Well, thank you for having me.
Nice. So what is Unity Leo in short?
Okay, so Unity Leo is a business where we look at all of the technological and graphical data of what's going on Earth, as well as the data where we look at the lower economy to see what the issues are and create sustainable, long, effective, and standing solutions so that we can, in better turn, create a long-standing Earth. There are a lot of problems that are going on with the Earth right now, and all of the problems that are going on can pretty much be handled because we have the intelligence to handle such problems. So the role of Unity Leo is to sort of take a step back and look at the issues, realize that even though we're all one Earth and we all have different sustainable issues for the areas we live in, we can take an approach where we look at all of the different areas, look at all of the different emissions and everything that are going on in them areas, and to have a company combine all of the different areas in the world together so that we can look at all of the data together to create a sustainable solution. That's the point of Unity. One of the main reasons I want to do this is for the future generations. I feel like the way the Earth has now, we had a lot of progression over the past, but at the same time, I feel like on the path that we're going, a lot of the issues that were caused was because of the past industrial issues that were going on. And so the reason why I chose this is because I see these issues and because I see that there's sustainable ways to fix these type of issues. I want to actually create a business to where I can have the world come together as one conglomerate and get these issues sorted out so that in turn we can create a better Earth for the future for everyone. So one of the first objectives that I decided to complete and that I'm actually working on right now is I decided to contact various international colleges. Say, for instance, one of the colleges that I'm in close contact with is the University of Sydney, the University of Tokyo, and the University of Cleveland State University, right downtown in Cleveland. The reason why I decided to combine all of these together is because all of them have different types of technological data that has to do with agriculture in their sections. And all of these places have different type of landscapes and inhabitants in there. So to say, for instance, those are to name a few, I would be able to combine 3 different types of technological data, look at the CO2 emissions in those 3 types of data, and bring them together and then create a sustainable solution that would raise this type of, raise the economy up, but also at the same time, it'll allow less pollution into the air because I'm combining more data to get all of the sustainable solutions together.
Okay, so what was your thought process behind selecting these 3 universities specifically?
Okay, so I decided in this business that I wanted to have some global exposure because, of course, I'm deciding to go international with trying to create sustainable solutions so that the whole Earth is okay. So in this current state of affairs that we're dealing with now in public relations and international relations, I felt like we didn't have enough international exposure to actually deal with these problems on a global scale. And because of that, I wanted to deal with 3 different areas that can come together as allies. And because they're in 3 different areas, it covers a broad range of areas that I could also serve out this business at. So say, for instance, I decided to go to the University of Sydney because they're in Australia. That's one of the places that have some of the advanced agricultural research connections that I can go to. And because I can get some of that information and have a research, I would prefer to have a research grant with them. The reason why is because their information is pretty up to key. And they have a lot of things that America doesn't have. And the reason why I decided to go to the University of Tokyo is because they're one of the most advanced one of the advanced places in the world. They have a lot of agricultural resources that we can use, and once we combine our agricultural resources, we can gain a lot of information and in turn create them as an ally. Because I'm not only doing this for America, I'm also helping out Tokyo and all of the other countries. So it's always a benefit for both countries that I help at. And the fact that I'm dealing with Cleveland State, this was the start of the school. This was the start of the base and the start of the project period. The fact that I wanted to start here allowed that school to realize that I had an initiative, and it also allows them to have more of an international basis to have students start off at, because this opens up international connections for more students to do different type of projects. So in turn, it's sort of like I'm creating more opportunities for the school, but in turn, I'm also getting a lot of help and research for it.
So how will you use technology and data to accomplish your goals?
Well, all of the data that I will collect and all of the data from all of the different schools, they will all be housed together in one database that I'll use. And because of the data, because of how much data will be transpiring through all of these different processes, I will have to have somewhere to keep everything in, or otherwise, if I was to keep it all in physical contact, it will all be confusing to sort of deal with on a daily basis. So I decided to use different types of sites, and I decided to create different type of apps to sort of keep everything in order, you can say. Like there's an app called Simpler Day. I use that to sort of organize all of the information I want to do at school, but I organize it in days. So say, for instance, I want to connect with University of Sydney one day, get all the information from the University of Sydney, and then put it on a calendar. But say, for instance, I want to go to the University of Tokyo the next day. It'll all be organized in one specific place that'll deal with the day I did it, the information behind it, why I did it, and how it'll lead to the next school all in one app.
And where do you see yourself in 5 years with your career and your business?
I see myself in 5 years, all of the schools that I have on the list that I want to connect with as far as research. I want to, in 5 years, have the economy, the lower economy boosted, the impoverished areas. I want to have them have more job opportunities in the areas. I also want to improve the air and the climate. So I want to make sure that we're constantly having positive climate change. That's the overall goal. I don't want to have an Earth where I'm doing all of these goals and then in turn the Earth still is having depleted air and all of the depleted resources. So in turn, all the reason why I want to have everything done now and want to create it for the 5 year time span is because hopefully by then the Earth will be able to be at least in a better standing condition with all of the resources and things that we have.
Okay, very nice. We wish you the best in all of your endeavors.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, guys. Tune in next to our next series on TechFunnel.com. Thank you.